Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I want to have a look at GALA. Now, GALA was a crypto that wasn't really on my radar, but in my FTM video on Phantom, someone, funnily enough, called YouTube, commented and we were chatting and they talked about GALA, and I thought I should make a video on it because I like to take a look at cryptos that I might not otherwise look at or probably consider. And I kind of want to explore it with you today in this video, just price-wise. And usually when I have a look at a cryptocurrency, I do a lot of a background check, if you will. I just look up trading volume, active wallets, this sort of thing. And GALA does seem pretty sound in that respect. I haven't been looking too long. It's only been about a day that I've had to research, and it's coming back pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, the trading volume is what amazed me. ADA right now currently has a trading volume of 10 million daily trading volume. GALA has a trading volume of 415 million trading volume. Huge, way more, which is what impresses me because, you know, ADA is number 8 altcoin, and this is sort of a lower cap. I mean, it's still in the top 100, top 50 sort of thing, but it's good. And also looking at monthly active users as well. This came from their website now, so you know, maybe take it with a bit of a pinch of salt. But they are claiming 1.3 monthly active users as well, which is very strong. I was looking as well through their website. They offer 17 games, or that's what I counted. And with 1.3 monthly active users, that's roughly 75,000 users per game per month, which is very strong, to be honest with you. Not many games can pull those numbers, especially games that are sort of pay to play, if you get me, like most crypto games are. Now, I'm not too sure. I haven't spent too much time gaming with Web3, if you will, but from what I've gathered, it's, you know, more like you have to buy an NFT to play, and if you win, you gain coins and this and that and the other. But so far, very good. Now, down to the price. Obviously, GALA doesn't paint such a bullish picture as its sort of bullet points do. We're currently down at about 0.017, so 1.5-ish cents, give or take, which isn't brilliant, but considering its all-time high was about 86 cents US dollars, it's fallen a long way, a very long way. And if we actually just sort of take a look at 98% down, give or take, from its all-time low. And we'll notice with GALA actually, which is very interesting, it hasn't actually put in a new low yet for this cycle. This year it started off at literally 1.5 cents, and it still hasn't quite broken below that, although it is very near, and I personally do think we will go below that. I mean, even looking at these last few months, we can just see it's been very rough, really, for GALA. Not too much to get excited about. However, a lot of people, they say that they don't like when these cryptocurrencies go down so much, and I would sort of agree with them in the sense that I don't want to be holding those coins when they go down so much. But if you're like me and you're not holding any crypto, or you're only holding BTC and maybe a bit of ADA, you know, something like that, sort of out of the game really at the moment, you're mainly in dollar or Bitcoin, I really enjoy seeing this, to be honest with you, because I see these huge drops from 80, 85, 87 cents, whatever, and then it drops down to 1 cent, and I think, how can I not buy this? You know what I mean? This is perfect. Buy it now, wait a year, sell it off at whatever money you want. You know, you could play it safe. You could play it safe and hope for a 30x. You know, you could wait until it goes to 30 cent again, which isn't even half the all-time high. You could, you know, those are the kind of gains that excite me, where you could potentially get a 30x within a year of saving. Now, you know, everyone's trade plan is different, and you should always do your own research with this sort of thing. And just because it happened once doesn't mean it will happen again. It's amazing in crypto how often you get these huge peaks during a coin's first bull run, and then it sort of fades away and doesn't rally nearly as well as it did the last cycle. But I am actually quite bullish, to be honest with you, long term about GALA. Now, medium, short term, not at all. I mean, I want to pull up a fib here. If we put it in for a high and then bring it down, you can see that, you know, it's again just slowly broken through these levels consistently and has further to go down, and definitely, in my opinion, will hit its all-time low and break below it. I mean, just today, I think this is an 8% drop down. In the 24 hours, it's dropped. I'll check out our Bitcoin now, but on Ethereum, it's also dropped down 7.5%, give or take. Again, just like every other crypto, really, it had a strong rally at the beginning of this year, and then ever since, it's just suffered. And I think we will see that for at least another month, at least, because September is notoriously the worst month for crypto in general. I think I don't want to put too much money on that, but that's what I'm pretty sure it is. It is for Bitcoin anyway. And alts are going to follow Bitcoin. You know, I feel like I'm always repeating myself, but yeah, it's pain for GALA. Now, in terms of what would be a range, I would consider picking up some GALA, because I know this is something that my friend in the comments from the other day might be interested in. I would not really be considering it until we broke below this 12 cent. If we have a past look, I mean, we don't really have too much of a history with GALA, but we can see it launched. Let's see what price it launched at 2 cents. Okay, and last, you know, so ever since we've gone below this 2 cent territory, there's been no sort of key historic resistance or support levels. So it's been kind of in a free fall. It's a bit like another coin that we look at on the channel called Hydra, where we've just recently put in an all-time low, and it's kind of collapsed ever since then, because there are no historic levels to sort of fall back on for support price-wise. So it's just kind of, you know, fell off a cliff more or less. And it kind of has done a similar thing for GALA. You can see, I mean, here was the sort of 2 cent level. Sorry if I said dollar, I'm not sure if I said dollar. And you can see it's held up as resistance before. When it broke out here, it rocketed up. Let me draw a line, that'll be much easier. You know, we can see it bounced off 2 cents here and held above when it dropped below. Recently, it's been fighting against it, but it has ultimately put in a new low, which again, I don't think it's going to break back above this 2 cent level for a while. I can see it's going much lower, to be honest with you. And again, if you want to pull up a line like this, I know, very crude at the moment, but I just want to sort of give you an image. You see we were coming to a pinch here with these lower highs on this $2 level. We came down below, we wriggled around, and then once we lined up with this line, it just got rejected. And we fell down again, and I think we'll wiggle around here again, and we might have a wick up, but then ultimately we'll get rejected again and follow this line downwards. So again, I would say 12 cent would be a strong level of a strong buying zone, really. Having a look at BTC, again, a similar picture here for GALA, like most alts, just continuously losing value against BTC, you know, for a long time. Excuse me, I think we'll try Bitfinex. It might have longer on the... Excuse me. Okay, no, it doesn't. Never mind. We'll try Binance. Yeah, Binance is a bit longer. You can see that ever since the peaks, where, you know, altcoins absolutely exploded, back in November 2021, GALA must have been a later peak. Let's have a quick look when GALA actually peaked. Excuse me. It was November, so GALA put in its all-time high much later on compared to most alts. But GALA peaked, and then ever since, it's just been a, you know, fallout, basically. And we can see here at the beginning of the year when all alts basically rallied on their USD and BTC pair. GALA did the same, but instead on this chart, it's now dropped well below where it was this year. And it actually acted as a resistance when that line's slightly crooked, but you kind of get the point. Acted as a support here when it dropped below. It made sure it dropped below quite significantly. When it came back up, it got rejected, and then it's just been down ever since again. And, you know, I mean, I do always feel like I'm repeating myself with these alts, but again, it is just pain for GALA. Again, what kind of a zone can we expect GALA to go to? I'm for September at least, I think all alts will bleed to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's dominance will go up. We did a video on Bitcoin dominance if you want to go check that out. It could be useful to you. It's good for sort of finding out where the general market is. I can definitely see GALA going down to 50 or even 40 Satoshis, possibly lower, whether that's this month or by the end of the year. I definitely see that happening. However, I do think bottoms are coming in for a lot of these coins. I think we are in already more or less deep value territories. For a lot of these coins, if you're buying up now, you probably won't regret it if you're holding it for over a year. Again, it all depends on your trading strategy, whether you're long-term, short-term. I myself would be long-term personally, and I think I will be picking up some GALA thanks to my friend for the next bull run, because it does look very bullish in my opinion. And even from a financial point of view, if it returns to half of its all-time high of say 42 cents, if you're buying it now at 1.5 cents, that's stupid returns. It's somewhere around 28x, which is brilliant for your money, to be honest with you. Absolutely brilliant. But again, there's always the risk that GALA does fade to zero. Now, do I realistically think that will happen? No, I don't. I think I am very bullish on gaming in Web3. I think that's what will bring a lot of people into gaming. And I think for a while it was sort of very unattractive because all these games were sort of, you had to pay a lot of money to even get your foot in the door, and then your returns were extremely minimal, and the games weren't even fun. They were chores basically. But I think with GALA games, with the amount of games that they offer and with the monthly active users, they seem to look fun. They're not just sort of cookie clickers or budget Pokemon games. So no, I'm very bullish with GALA, and I think I will be holding it into the next bull run, me personally. But for the meantime, I will be shorting. And if you're thinking of maybe looking at a short price, we've just watched this price collapse live. It's gone down to 16.5 cents. Before this video went up, it was around 17 cents. I put in a buy order. Sorry, I put in a futures trade to short the coin once it hit 17.5 cents. But I'm gonna hold that and see if that gets triggered. We could see a sort of, once this drop sort of recovers here, we could see it climb back up a little bit until it hits this line and then drop. So I'm gonna hold that trade. I mean, if it doesn't activate, I don't lose anything. But if it does, I have a feeling I'll make a bit of money. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please consider subscribing. Comment down below what you think will happen to GALA. Are you holding any GALA at the moment? Are you shorting it? Are you longing it? When are the bottoms in? Oh, and for when the bottoms are in, I think I already said, but I would say sometime from October to December we could see lows on its Bitcoin pair. Anyway, for USD, I'm not too sure, but I think we will see lows on the Bitcoin pair. Actually, no. I think, sorry, USD pairs, I think we will see lows from October to December, personally. I think we're down back at this deep value territory again with most alts. I think we'll drop below maybe for most of them. I mean, Avalanche and coins like that, ADA, have dropped below them. I think we'll drop below again, spend a month or a bit at these low levels, and then we'll eventually climb out. I do think, though, that most alts will continue to go down on their BTC pairs for basically up until the BTC halving. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please hit a subscribe, comment down below. I love talking to you guys, so please hit me up if you have any questions or if you want a second opinion on anything. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and peace.